Number one, I apologize if you can hear my air conditioner because it's really hot. I live in a part of the United States, California, that's like really hot. It's summertime and I have to have my air conditioner on and my microphone picks up everything. The microphone I have with my computer is way, way better than the microphone I use for my PlayStation, if you can't tell. So I apologize. Also, hi, how is everybody? And also, I'm so sorry that I kept changing what I was gonna do today. I know I'm like the worst flake in the world when it comes to that, and I'm so sorry. But welcome in. Today we're playing Disco Elysium, the most philosophical and political game I've ever played. Is it ranting time? I mean, it's the game all about ranting, so yeah, it's ranting time. I used to be king. I think, didn't Ray say that they get notifications, though, for me, like, all the time? So, like, they just get here super early, because they get the notifications when I schedule the stream, before anybody else does. I think that's what they were saying. Oh, so this shit is loud in my ears. Hold on, I need to turn down the volume. 1 second, guys. Where are my settings? I don't know how to use my own computer. That doesn't turn that down for you guys, right? That just turns that down in my ears, right? I don't really know how this shit works. I don't know how technology works. I'm a streamer, ladies and gentlemen. Professional streamer. I'll beat you one day. Yeah, I wonder if it's just because you happen to have the shit open. Alright, you guys, let's start the game. I forgot where I left. Oh, I was gonna go talk to the people in the church, and... Wait, is my air conditioner even on? Did I apologize for something that's not even on? No, it's definitely on. You know what? It doesn't matter. Anyway, let's go. Where did we save at? Okay, right here. Every stream is ranting stream. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Also, let me know if I turn the music down too low. So. Or if the sound is too low. Because I can turn it back up. No one can hear your AC, so it's like, oh yeah, I guess you guys did already tell me that. I don't know why I trip on that. It's like something it's like a weird thing I focus on. I'm like, oh my god, my air conditioner's too loud and everybody's gonna hate me. I don't know, it's such a weird thing to trip on. Alright, I think I need to go to the church. I think I finished up with these guys.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Yeah.
As always, we'll be...
I think
The young man with the...
This is hardcore. It's hardcore! Skibbity, skibber danger. I am the rearranger.
Your cop training did not prepare you for...
Alright, I think I got my way, didn't I?
With Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Nook. That's fine, man. But I've got to warn you, my signs are still off. It'll take some time for me to get my sigh on.
Hardcore. Yeah, don't boil to death. Alright. Oh yeah, I think I tried to, but the music was just loud and obnoxious anyway. So I ended up turning it back up.
I'm doing what I can.
It's not easy for him.
Okay.
It probably took him years to get used to Andre.
A sticker? You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me?
Yeah, I mean, you already knew what I was talking about,
So
dude.
I can hear you do it. Sometimes the outside gaze helps us reflect on
Oh
things.
my god, dude.
Annoyed. Don't bother our guests with your game.
Piss off, Andre. Me and Mr. Cop are trying to discuss art.
You shouldn't talk like that.
Cool. The ban on foulness. That's the moralist plot to alienate us from our bodily functions so they can control us more fully.
Wait. I mean, okay, that's a weird stretch. Okay, like in belief. I mean, it's like I halfway agree with him. I believe that there are some laws and rules in place that are just meant to, like, restrict us from being ourselves. And I don't mean, like, the laws against thievery and things like that, obviously. Or, like, even just people telling you not to say certain words in a public place, like cursing, it's such a weird thing. Like, you know, curse words exist so that, like, we don't do something drastic. Like, I remember there was a comedian. He put it best. He said, curse words exist so we don't beat the living shit out of people with steel pipes all the time. And I couldn't agree more. Like, if you're an angry person or if you've dealt with bullshit, you know what that guy meant. It's like, yeah, you just say fuck instead of punching them in the face. And honestly, some of these people deserve to be punched. Let's be serious.
Anyhow, what was the sticker like? Good. What did you want to know?
Somebody else was talking about how one of these guys has the stereotypical British accent. It's not him, but it's the guy with the spikes. He has like a stereotypical villain British accent that they always have in movies with the guy who's gonna turn on you. Somebody else was saying that, and I think they were a Brit too. That's awfully impolite, you, isn't it, bruv? Talk to again. Say nothing until you get the option. No, but seriously, I'm a little worried it isn't. Oh, okay. Good. Is it a
yes, you're the 23rd person to get it right.
23rd?
I've asked 23 people. Looks like it's a dead guy smiling to the entire human race.
Okay.
He defeated history. We are living in the age of history.
Oh my god, dude.
In the eyes of history, we are always already dead. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its deaths.
I mean, Jill, that's how my family was. They would get mad at us for cursing. And we were brought up around them cursing at us and around us, but they would get mad at us for cursing. It's like, bro, are you serious right now? It's making me think of horrible histories or something where they put on the accent more. I mean, the thing is that you're British, right? Okay, so in America, we have like stereotypes of everyone and everything that makes it obvious that this is the villain of whatever race or gender or culture or whatever, right? And I would assume that British TV might be similar, but so.
The present moment and life are the hardcore. The hardcore expels death.
The hardcore expels death. Okay.
Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats.
You need to... Okay, so say nothing until you get that so hardcore question versus what is the question? When they are alone. What kind of question is that, Jill? Yeah, they plug in every morning to get their accent on, and then at the end of the night, they turn the switch off and they go to sleep, and then when they wake up, they plug in again to charge up the accent. That's exactly how the British work. Don't get mad at me. That's what the documentaries here in America taught us about the British. Honestly, would you even be surprised if that's some shit they taught us? Have you guys heard about the abysmal state of our education system in this country? It's fucking crazy. Like, I have a friend, my friend Ivan. He lives in Luxembourg, and I was telling him that here, like, he was wondering why our education system is bad. And I was like, dude, it's bad. He was like, yeah, but you guys have the best colleges. And I'm like, you're right. And he's like, theoretically, that should trickle down. And I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't. And then I was telling him, I was like, there are schools in Texas that are teaching alternative theories about certain historical events that were really bad that I'm not going to name on stream because I don't know if I can get in trouble for it. A lot of YouTubers are really careful about things they say. But let's just say that in Texas, they are teaching alternative theories about one of the most horrific events in modern history that took place in the 40s. Do you guys know what I mean? And in Texas, they're like, yeah, we're going to teach alternative theories about that. I'm like, that's how bad our fucking education system is. And he was just like, oh. Like, he was like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, dude, like... You have oh, your accent is different because you're from the north. I have a British friend. I've known her for 5 years, I think. At first, I couldn't understand. I mean, yeah, I guess it depends on how strong their accent is. Like, in the United States, in the southern parts of the United States, sometimes the accents are so strong that we can't understand them. There was like a TV show back in the day that like subtitled people from the Deep South. And like we needed to subtitle it. Okay. Alright. Drugged out of his mind, come to think of it. He could also be drugged out of his mind. I'm thinking we should sell this.
Or drunk, or in a clinical coma, or glad to be dead. But those versions suck.
What the fuck?
I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what? Nah. You heard me.
Alright, man, whatever. Alright, tell me about the machines you saw in the
Weird
church.
stuff. Specialised. There was a data processor and some sort of long-wave machinery.
Yeah, I believe it was the Cajun accents and on that they had to, actually subtitle. I believe they were deep Southern Cajun accents. I believe. I could be wrong about that, but I think they were.
Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign.
Sometimes Call Me Kevin does, like,
You know,
like videos about Irish stuff. And, like, he'll show, like, Irish TikToks and stuff, and some of those accents are so deep, even he can't understand them. Wines going into wire. I'm not listening to anything this guy's saying. Fucked up Sumerian science sign. You know, the kind that goes ahead in the supernatural. Do you think it's real that it actually exists?
Most
Yeah.
of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Because the moralist think it's too
Oh my
dangerous for the plebs.
This guy sounds like Jordan Peterson. Up yours, woke moralists. Alright, man.
Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights.
Wait, hold on.
That kind of stuff.
Spoken English, very strong Russian accent. I spent a few months unable to speak English without a... Oh! That's interesting. Interesting. I mean, when I try to speak other languages, you can clearly hear my very strong American English accent. Alright, man. Let's talk to
That is
this
the
thing.
heavyweight jam. Hardcore. It's hardcore. Skibberdy, skibber danger. I am the rearranger.
Your cop training did not
Okay, hold
Bit
on.
close.
I might be giving him the wrong answer. Okay. He keeps changing what he's
True,
saying.
hard, full, car.
Hold on.
Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega.
Hardcore to the mega. Jeez.
Internally coherent.
I was wondering if you knew who killed the mercenary hanging behind the whirling... Oh, yeah, there's like a murder case I'm supposed to be solving.
All car. All right. Yeah.
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Hardcore.
Oh, there we go. There it is.
Is it though?
He stops dead in his tracks, tilting it to the side. What?
But is it? I mean, really?
I mean, really. Why is he so serious now?
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get totally transcendent. But you haven't gotten there yet, so you don't know what to say.
I am the mic enforcer. I am the chicks checker.
The
Yeah!
chicks checker? Alright, man. I don't...
We're close. True, hard, full, car. It's hardcore. Skibberdy, skip.
Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna leave now. I feel like I need to go, like, report that dead body I found, and then I need to maybe go home and go to sleep, because it's late. It's kind of late to go to the church. Home away from home, just like yours. How the fuck? Oh, I go around. I didn't see the answer until just now. I'll go back. I am kind of can't figure out how to get around right here, which is kind of hilarious if you ask me. Like, I can't, what the fuck? I thought that's where I came from. Kim's gonna be pissed off at me because we're running everywhere. Where are we going? I'm lost. I don't know how I managed to get lost, but oh. How do I get over here? Okay. Excuse me. A lot of people think I have ADHD. I think it's, honestly, I think it's the other mental disorder that I have that causes the issues, I think. But who knows? I feel like today's society gives people ADHD, if you want me to be honest. Be real with you.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice the locked.
Let's go.
A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great...
I feel like Kim is more unhinged than he seems. He's actually a lot more unhinged. He's the one who suggested, like, shooting the body down. And then we shot at it, and I missed, and it was all bad. But he's the one who suggested it. In fact, there's a way you can get him to do it. So I feel like Kim is part of the bullshit.
In the heart of the city.
Oh, what the fuck is this? This place is weird. I should walk? Okay. I don't want to walk, but okay, the game told me to. Blackboard to fill with complex equations. Yeah, I can kind of tell that Kim has his own. That's what I'm saying. He's also a cop in this fucked up system, so obviously he's not squeaky clean either. He really, this grotesque wooden figure, he really likes Harry, though. I think, like, he really believes in Harry. I don't know. It's interesting. Like, if I got partnered with someone like Harry, I'd be pissed off. I'd be like, this dude's a fucking drug addict. Like, I don't want to deal with his bullshit. Okay, these people are fucking... I remember you said these people are fucking weird. Someone's siphoning electrical current from... Okay. These people are fucking weird.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned
Yeah,
on and
I did.
with soft
He actually told me
interest.
I was a damn good cop when he looked over all my stuff and my paperwork.
A radio computer. And
I'm
it's
guessing
turned on.
that's where he gets the respect for me from. You know what I'm saying?
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case. A radio computer. We have one down at the station. No, I don't know how to operate it or what it's used for. Let's go.
You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back behind the hatch. sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March.
Yeah, I mean, that's where, I mean, after he saw, like, how many cases I solved and how good I was at my job before I had my breakdown, he seemed to have more respect for me. But, I mean, like, I don't know. He seemed like he had, oddly, a lot of respect for me no matter what he learned. Like, I've straight up told him I was an alcoholic. I forgot my name. I forgot everything. I didn't know I was a cop. And he's like, that's fine. He just, like, dealt with that from the beginning. And it was interesting. He has a lot of empathy. Or sympathy. One or the other. He has a lot of it.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum.
I don't know if I should be
The sound
fucking
of
with this. I'm gonna be
static
honest
seeps
with
through
you.
the machine's planar magnetic driver. Oh no. It was already glowing and now it's also making a sound.
Some alien
It's
zeolite
probably some
technology.
alien zeolite technology. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall until a voice speaks out, crackling and
Frisco
old, cutting
Elysium.
into
Frisco,
the air.
what do you guys do? What? Okay. Until a voice speaks out, cackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good evening. Votre accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Insulindian Rapid Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log? The filament you have inserted into the core.
Wait, am I talking live to somebody?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is this the personal log? Good. Please repeat the password.
Oh,
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
Received. I will register the
That sounds bad. A log.
Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Sleep well, votre accident.
what the fuck is she talking about?
The
I don't
machine's
understand
keyboard
what's going on.
is-
I'm leaving. I don't understand what's going on. Okay, so... let's, this place is weird.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living
It's a town in
things is
Texas?
gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent. And then it's gone. Almost all of it, but for the faintest of hums. It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. Truly unusual. You can hardly hear your own breathing.
Yell as loud as you can. What? What the fuck? Why am I so unhinged? Okay, I guess I'm gonna stomp my feet and clap
You
my hands.
produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total.
Frisco,
Somehow.
Texas? Never heard of it, never. I have been to Texas.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers. It's unnerving. The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything? The church just has strange acoustics, some engineering trick.
What the fuck? I don't trust this place.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's extremely uncomfortable. Like, what the fuck? We should probably leave.
The lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can sense him
Wait,
tense up
okay, he
next
seems
to you.
worried about something.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Hold up. I feel like I can change my clothes to pass this check, actually, because I have a bunch of stuff that gives me better perception. Yeah, Yeah, both exactly. But like it's like everything he says is just unhinged. All right, look. I feel like if I could change my clothes, I could easily pass this check, but I can't when I'm in the middle of it. I love high fantasy settings. I think it's like some kind of supernatural shit.
The silence, the darkness, they've enveloped. Relax. It'll be okay.
Oh, you're gonna make me do it. I have no choice. I can't. Damn it. Fuck, I knew I wasn't gonna pass that. Fuck. That's a red check, too. I can't redo it.
Just darkness without end. It makes your head spin. There's nothing. You're dizzy and disoriented as you see dark and more dark rising.
Officer, what are you looking at?
Filled with vague shapes of woodwork, the sense of a great height. It's like you see your own face reflected back at you in the vanishing geometry. A strange, alien image that's supposed to be you.
Oh, what the fuck? What happened? What's happening?
You see something.
Oh, there's
hanging from
something
the
there.
rafters,
There's a
looking
person
straight
there.
at you with dark eyes.
Okay.
Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
What the fuck? Is that a person, bro?
Is that a man? Looks more like part of the carpentry of the building came alive and is now studying you.
Whoa, okay,
intently.
this shit just went completely left field. Like, what the hell?
The crab man.
The crab man? Are you fucking serious right now? Okay, I haven't done any drugs in this game. Like, I've made sure Harry has stayed clean, and yet here we are having visions of crabmen in here. Hey, who's there? This is the police. Show yourself. Are you the crab man? Yeah, I know, right? Like, what the fuck? The crab man?
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze.
Ask if he's the crab. No. I should have. You're right. Damn it. Missed opportunity, but I'm trying to play this game straight. The man leans forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes.
Wow.
But don't worry. Everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
What the fuck?
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when
It
you're
sounds like a
ready,
cult.
she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
The centrist final boss. The crab people. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It reminded me of South Park, actually. Remember the crab people? Crab people. Alright, you know what? You guys might not remember that shit. It's an old episode of South Park. But there were crab people in South Park. Okay, this sounds like a cult, by the way.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
Kim.
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's own view of reality.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't... Yes, we're gonna question him, Kim. Shut up.
Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
Hey, okay, Anon, in my defense, I was given the character type in life that can go insane at any time. So, you know, I'm picking the character type that I relate to the most. A nice fresh cold beer or joining a cult. Yeah, I Guess I have a bit of a problem. It's been getting out of hand. I'm a policeman. I need to talk to you about police things. I don't know about any alcohol. Run away? That's actually an option here? Alright, look.
Oh, yeah, sure. You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all under control, Way. I could smell the control all the way over here.
I'm doing just fine, thank you. Okay, that sounds like what someone who has a problem would say. Okay, fine, I'm struggling, but you don't need to lecture me. I know what I need to do. Okay. You don't know me, you don't know what it's like. There's something white pursuing me. White and very sad. What the fuck? What does he mean by that? This conversation is making me uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Not all of it. I was like you once. You don't
Dude,
know all the
can you
havoc
stop
and
trying to
being
indoctrinate
wrecking
me
your
into your
mind
cult,
and
bro?
spirit. Necesita parar, homie.
Yeah, I cut his sideburns off. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I forgot I did that. I did that a few playthroughs back. And Jalix. Why'd you shave? I just felt like it. I found the razor and I just did it. Necesitas parar. Okay.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Really, Kim? Really? You know what? Fine.
Look at these crazies. What is this shit?
Thank you. Like, this guy is hanging from the fucking rafters. This shit is weird. Alcohol is central to my identity. Are you serious? I don't even know what this is. Well, that's all well and good, but we need to talk about the unlicensed occupation of ecclesiastic property. Oh my god. Okay.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. I'm only the messenger, Holmes.
Okay, fine.
This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
Okay, thank you. Fuck.
This Mother of Silence sounds like a serious player. You might want to be careful.
Yeah, I'm sober, but
until
at the
you find
cost
out
of
what
my sideburns. You must be the crab man. Oh, look, I can say it. All right, I'm gonna tell him he's a crab
Never
man.
known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
To be fair, it's really more like a spider. If you're not a crab, then what are you? Sorry, you just weren't moving like a human. Hey, it's your neighbors who came up with this name, not me.
I always thought of myself more like a flame. Flickering.
Oh
along the
my god,
rafters
dude.
in the
I've
wind.
walked into a fucking
It
slam
may be
poetry
that I gotta work
fucking
on my technique.
event. Like, okay.
That's not the only technique he's working on. Look at those carved sculptures. And is that a satchel of tools over there?
Wait, did you also carve all the sculptures? What were you before you became Crabman? Well, hold on. I need to ask him about
Sure
this.
am.
Yeah, I got experience with that.
Whittling wood used to be something I just did to busy my hands.
Ah, okay.
Now I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own restlessness.
Rub your chin. You've got some nice curves going there. These seem a tad derivative. You're promoting the objectification of women with your reactionary depiction of female body. Jesus, wow, just... Wow, holy shit. Okay. Honestly, I don't get it. All these figures look half... I haven't even seen the figures you're talking about. Are they just like of naked women or something? I don't mind seeing naked women. I don't see why people have a problem with that. But, I mean, look. Can I call him a crab person? Is there a crab person response? How come there's no crab person response? So it's either I make some weird... Look, watch me check the... You got some nice curves going there. And they'll be like, look, you're a fucking centrist. Again, like they always do. You're promoting the object. Honestly, I don't get it. All these figures look half finished. Oh, yeah, that's the thing he said in the beginning, that they were half finished.
It's all just for the mother, man. No need to overthink it.
What were you before you became a crab man and a wood carver? Perfect.
I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
So many people losing their memory. A certain portent of doom. I lost my memory too, and it haunts me. I lost my memory too, but I like it. It's like I get to create a whole new me, start again from scratch. Oh, no. So you used to be in a gang, but you don't really remember it. Sounds convenient. I mean, yeah, honestly. As a cop, that's like something an actual cop would say, bro. Like, sounds convenient. That's... I mean, I'm just saying, I don't have a problem with naked people. I don't have a problem with seeing naked people. That doesn't bother me. Yeah, doesn't bother me. I don't care.
No, man. You gotta let that shit go. Then the mother's light touch will fill you with rapture.
I mean, I think not having like a concrete political ideology in the United States right now is a big issue. Like, people will really not like you for that. I am quite progressive. I've said this before. I have a pretty, it's pretty obvious which way I lean and what I believe, right? I'm really progressive. I'm just not like extreme. I don't lean into the extremes of the things I believe. That's all. Because I believe extremism has the opposite effect of the desired one, right? Like, you want more people to believe the things that you're saying, and you may even be correct about the things that you're saying, but your approach is just making them like, no, that sounds crazy. I don't want to deal with that because of your approach. You'd be surprised how much approach matters, you know what I mean? Anyway, where were we at? When the mother's light touch will fill you with rapture. Okay, this is some cold shit.
Do you remember your name, sir?
I don't talk about anything political. I mean, yeah, this game makes it impossible for me to dodge politics. Like I said, it's very obvious that I'm very progressive for an American. You know what I mean? Like, the other day on stream, I said, well, you want to know my radical belief? I think that water should be free because it's something that you can't live without. And, like, somebody in chat was like, that's only radical in America. And I realized, yeah, that's right. Most of you guys are European, so... Yeah, I mean... You're not the only one. I mean, my friend was just saying the other day, she said that, like, sometimes she just doesn't want to get into those conversations, and people will be like, oh, you're just cynical. And it's like, no, you're not cynical because you don't want to discuss something that also, 9 times out of 10, the other person trying to get into the conversation, let's be honest, they really don't understand, right? Like, so it's like they're just, a lot of times they're trying to argue with you, especially if it's an online discussion.
The lieutenant is not particularly interested in this information.
That's
He's
me.
just trying to assert some control.
The world's
over the
most laughable centrist.
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak.
Yeah, that's Jalix. That's exactly what I said. Food, housing, water. And I was like, I know that's extreme. And somebody in my chat was like, no. Only Americans think that type of shit is extreme. And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm an American. So I have been conditioned to think that anything for free is bad. Like, you should hear some of the things that come out of my fellow Americans' mouths about other human beings. It's fucking A, man. It's crazy. I remember telling somebody that, like, if you don't pay your water bill here, they turn off the water, right? And they were like, what the fuck? They don't do that here. And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, it's illegal to turn people's hot water off. And I was like, how is it illegal? What if somebody doesn't pay their bill? And she was like, it doesn't matter. I was like, oh. She's like, if anything, you just get a back pay fee, but they can't turn the water off because they know you need water to live. And I was like, well, here in America, they don't give a fuck. They will turn your water off real quick. They don't care. You don't pay that shit for a couple months, and they're like, oh, well, you're showering with freezing cold water. Oh, well. They'll also turn off your power and your heat immediately. They don't care if it's the middle of winter. They don't give a shit. Be born stupidly rich. Yeah, absolutely. Me, I don't talk about politics on my channel. Also me, this entire fucking conversation and every time I play this game. Okay.
Your place amongst your fellows. Your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
Maybe that's why I feel so lonely. Without a name, I have no place. Names are out. I mean, names are something very important to me. So.
Don't worry, man. You got a place. Right here.
Alright, enjoy your dinner. You must be the crab man. What are you doing here? Some ravers want to turn this place into night. Do you know what the other spooker is? Point at the strange machines around you. I wish you the bestest of noms, right? Okay, so what are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world.
Also, when you said worker starve,
way
that's
out
the deal. I'm like,
into
yeah, sadly.
nothingness. This church was built around for purposes of veneration.
So, like, one thing I'll tell you is that because of my mental disorder, I have to get, like, help from the state, right? And just today, I had to sit on the phone for, like, an hour with the county to, like, do all my benefits stuff, and there was, like, a problem with the system, and whatever. And, like, the thing is, like, people will look down on you if you get benefits, if you get any type of welfare, or anything like that. They will judge you super hardcore. Shit, I remember back in the day when I was in college, I tried to get benefits, but I had 2 jobs, and they were like, you make too much money, so quit one of your jobs. And I was like, if I quit one of my jobs, I can't pay my rent. Like, I'm getting student aid, I'm working 2 jobs, and I'm going to school, and, like, I'm obviously trying to make myself better, and you don't want to help me. And they were like, no. You have to be, like, the poorest of the poor for the state to even want to help you. So, I don't know. It's weird.
I circled it. Nurture.
Americans are weird, is what I'm saying. I mean, because...
One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
Like, even back in the day, I used to kind of, like, be like, yeah, well, you know, fuck, you know, people on benefits. That was when I was really young, though. And then after a while, I realized, no, people need them. And then I realized how fucked up the system was when they wouldn't give it to me because they're like, yeah, you make too much money even though you're starving. So I'm like, okay. So I realized at some point in my very early 20s that it's not people, it's the system. The system is fucked. It's not people. I mean, people just need help under a system that's completely fucked, you know? I don't know what I'm ranting about. Here we go again with what I said about, like, the most political game ever made right here. You can't avoid it. Okay. Who is the mother of silence you keep talking about? Yeah, what is this stuff?
Oh, that's no simple question, that's it. She is one who can be painted or sculpted.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I have a lot of friends who are in Europe and in places other than America. Like, I have quite a few friends in the Philippines. I have quite a few friends in Europe. And basically, it's not just America. It's very true. The world is heavily influenced by us, heavily influenced by our news. You can go to another country and you will see our news there. Americans can literally go visit a different country and just fucking turn on TV there and see our news there. They'll be on the up and up with what's happening here. It's very obnoxious to a lot of people who don't live in America, I'm sure, right? But, like, it's crazy to me that when I talk to people in other countries, how our system is versus systems in other countries. Like, other countries at least try. America, we've, like, convinced our population to just be really angry about anybody getting help. It's fucking weird, man. Because this is the way I see it. I see that society should try to take... Did you say the fudge rounds? Motherfucker! I think that society should take care of their weakest, because you're only as strong as your weakest. Because, like, when I say your weakest, I mean, like, you know, the people who are disabled... whether that's mentally or physically or whatever, you're intellectually disabled, things like that. I think that your society should try to take care of those people, and people will say, like, oh, well, why? And I'm just like, I don't know, because I think it's the right thing to do. Like, I don't have a logical explanation on why you should do that. I just think it's the right thing to do. It's like I saw a meme a long time ago that said, I don't know how to explain to you what empathy is. And I'm like, yeah, I guess so. I really don't know how to, like, I don't know. Hey, Stoey, what's up? This is the fudge rounds. Fucking A, man, the fudge rounds thing.
She is a cavity in the dark, beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes. And no one ever will.
Are they talking about the Night Mother from, like, you know, Elder Scrolls lore? Is this dude
His adoration is beyond sexual.
Oh wait, no, isn't the
This
Sithis
cavity
the
is
dark,
something that
the
no
darkness
human
and the void or
form
something?
has.
You know what? Never mind. I am a casual Elder Scrolls fan. You can tell because I don't know all the lore in depth. I have a friend who's really into Elder Scrolls lore. Every time I talk to her about it, she's like, "Oh, hold up. No, let me explain this to you." She might actually be watching right now. Really, it's basic empathy, yeah. I mean, yeah, like, I don't know how else to put it, J-Lex. I just feel like when I see someone suffering, I'm like, hey, I don't like seeing that person suffer. Because I know how I would feel if I was in that situation, and it's bad. So, we should help that person not be in a bad place, right? Does that sound ridiculous? Because a lot of people I know just think that's ridiculous. I'm not even kidding. I had an entire lemon as a snack earlier because I had nothing else and I was hungry. I mean, lemons are good. I don't know if I used to be able to eat lemons, like when I was a kid, like just straight up eat them. I don't think I can do it anymore as an adult, but I like lemons for seasoning, you know, just adding it to dishes and things like that. Yes, the trag, yes. You are the one. Yes, Lo Comatissa, or Comatissa. I don't know how to pronounce words. She's the one that I was saying. Will, like, if I bring up Elder Scrolls, and I'll tell her, like, I don't really know about this thing or this thing. And she's like, oh, well, I do. Let me explain it to you. It's like, yep. It's like me, if you ask me about Nier or Final Fantasy, because I'm a hardcore Final Fantasy fan. So, like, if you ask me about some shit about Final Fantasy, we're going to be here all day. You know what I'm saying? My dad thinks I'm weird. It's not weird. I used to do it when I was a kid. It's just that nowadays my palate is like all, you know, I don't know if I can. I'm going to try it next time I get a lemon. I'm just going to try to neck the whole thing. Just, and I'll let chat know. You'll get the updates here, chat. All right. Anyway, his adoration is beyond sexual. This cavity is something that, okay. What will happen once you drink from the perforation?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began.
You don't see that they got themselves in that position because they didn't grind. You're right, J-Lex. They didn't grind 10 days a week, you know, 28 hours a day. You're absolutely right. If you're not on the grind the moment you wake up and from to the moment you see. In fact, if you sleep at night, you don't deserve any sympathy. You got to be on that grind 25/8, man. That's how it is. Yeah, a whole one would be difficult. That's what I'm saying. But, like, I could do it when I was a kid. Absolutely. You didn't just switch one drug for another? Yeah, right?
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
Sounds like drugs to me, man. Faith is a kind of drug. I guess you have a point. Let's agree to disagree.
I heard that before, Way. And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think.
That's okay,
When's the
Snowy.
last time
Usually when
woke
you
up
come
from
in,
something
I'm usually
with a
ranting.
hangover,
I feel like
regretting what you did last night.
the few times that you've come in, Snowy, I was in the middle of some nonsensical rant that had nothing to do with what was going on screen. So it's totally fine. This is we welcome random shit in this stream. Faith is a kind of drug. Yeah, that's why I said that. Absolutely. That's why I picked that, because I'm like, faith is definitely a kind of drug, or it can be. You took a bite of a garlic ray. No. I feel bad for your taste buds. That's abuse. That's taste bud abuse. I might have to send the authorities over, because that's a lot. I think love might have been my drug of choice, and I think I'm still hungover from it. Okay.
She took you for a good spin, huh? Don't worry, bro. That love is but a drop compared to the ocean of the mother's love.
See, the direction this is going in is kind of culty. That's what I'm saying.
The mother will eat all of you and never spit you out.
Something like Taoism. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess it does depend on the faith. I'm saying it can be. It depends, like, okay, people can be very obsessive about their religion, and it doesn't really matter what religion it is, actually. They can use it as a sort of drug, I guess, is a more elaborated version of what I'm saying there, with faith can be a drug. Because I don't know. You know what? I'm just not gonna. I was about to go on another like mile-long rant, and I was like, let me just play the fucking game. Let's go. I think it may have been my drug of choice, and I think I'm still hungover. I guess you have a point. Okay.
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it. I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
Can you sing for me? Sing for me something. It doesn't really make sense for you to sing if the mother of silence. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I'm gonna say that, because that's true.
I don't mean literal singing, Holmes. This is the mother of silence we're talking about. It's the singing of a burning heart.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Harry definitely had some sort of relationship trauma with his ex-wife or something like that. I still don't mean literal singing, Holmes. It's the mother of silence I'm talking about.
You may be thinking, but fire crackles. No, Holmes. That's the material that's burning. The flames themselves are without sound.
I play it once a week, and like, so I go like a whole week in between stories, snowy, so like in between everything, so I really don't know what the fuck is going on in this game either.
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was. Been spending a lot of time here ever since.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams.
Been here a long time. Do you know why the
into
church was
shadows.
abandoned? Man, there's a lot of questions to ask this guy.
Police raid a while back.
Oh, police
Did
raid.
you witness it?
Not really, or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother.
Alright,
Other
let's...
spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa.
Estudioso.
Don't know, Holmes.
Wait, so there is another person living in the church, and it's a Vieta? Thanks, I'll see if I can find her the other way.
No, I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
That's a weird thing to say, dude. So, that's weird.
That's what I said, Holmes. Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be about, like, how I mean, it honestly seems to have a lot to do with how capitalism is suffocating people, and how all the effects of that. I mean, that seems to be, that's the main thing I'm getting out of it. There's a lot going on personally with Harry, but yeah.
I'm afraid not, S.A. You just have to wait until she comes back, or...
What the hell are you talking about, Jim? The Ohio Rizzlers versus the Baltimore Chugga Liga. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce
Or
that word.
Search through a radio computer.
Chugga
Too many times, S.A. You need it for something.
I just want to see.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows.
Yeah, I'm just out here
but doesn't
lying.
say anything.
I'm just out here lying.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
That is true. But what comes after death?
What you think of that? Makes me almost pity la niñita pequeña when I hear it. The ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who call me a crab. Probably scared of me.
100% agree with Jill. I'm so sorry. Comment Jill W. Jesus. I'm just like, what? Oh, Kai. Isn't Kai Sennett like... He's like one of the biggest streamers in the fucking world, isn't he? Kai Sennett, isn't he like at the top of his game right now? So what do you think about the nightclub? You have a reason to be scared.
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. Anyway.
Though he used to, a long time ago.
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go. Might even be nice to have some company.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
I think we're done here, Essay.
That was an interesting conversation.
Thanks, Kim.
However, I'm still not sure how it's
Shut up, Kim. What am I wearing on my head? Okay.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent. The speaker comes to...
Good evening. Votre accident ensemble. The company on whose name the terminal. One moment. Votre accident SCS produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says. Any other questions?
Yeah, that's my question. Are you a machine or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
Dab Riz, I don't know what GYAT is, Bussin, Ohio, I mean, I know the Ohio meme, Chungus, WL, Based, Cringe, Sus, Sigma. Okay, look, I feel like I know Sigma and Based and Cringe, W and L, I know about the Chungus meme, Ohio memes, Bussin, I know about Mbussy. I don't know what GYAT is. Riz is charisma, right? And dab is like that dance move. Oh my god. A cap? I know that means bullshit, right? Cap means bullshit. Like if you say I call cap on something. I don't know. I cannot keep up with the lingo, dude, you guys.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are paranoid.
Programming people are all paranoid. Is this true, programmers in the chat? Are you guys all paranoid?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian repeater station. It's my job to know where you are.
I don't want to know what that means. Okay. You know what's funny? Is when people tell me not to look things up, I don't. Like, they were like, oh, don't look up Blue Waffle. And I looked up Blue Waffle, and after that, I was like, you know what? Next time somebody tells me not to fucking look something up, I'm not looking it up. So, I don't. I won't. Like, somebody, I think Matt Pat mentioned Lemon Party, and he was like, don't look it up. And I was like, I won't. And I didn't. I will not look things up. So if you tell me I don't want to know, then I'm not going to look it up. So there you go. I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian. Okay.
As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
Narcissist programmers are paranoid. The good programmers are open source ones. Don't look up cute puppies and kittens. Don't do it. Huge mistake. Okay, you guys want to hear a funny story? So I read, this was quite a few years ago. I read an article that said that bears were giving each other, you know, like, blowjobs, right? And I was like, that's weird. Bears are like, you know, doing that out in the wild. So I was telling my friend about it. And he was like, wow, that's crazy. And he Googled bear and blowjob. And he immediately dropped his phone. And the reason why is because, well, I think you guys know what a bear is. A bear is like, well, okay. Anyway, So if you know what a bear is in like you know, gay speech, then you'll understand what popped up when he Googled that. So yeah, that's a fun thing. Don't Google that, by the way. As for me, well, some static then. I am sitting in my cubicle surrounded by a wall of radios.
On an island on the river Esperance, a small woman, all skin and bones, sits in a room filled with audio equipment. Thousands of tiny lights are reflected back.
I mean, I was telling him about the animal, but bear in slang, when he Googled bear, Google took it for the slang term. As in, you know, burly, hairy gay men, right? So he typed bear blowjob, and yeah, dude, he was like, ah! Me and my friend used to always tell people to not look up DMMD when we were in school. Yeah, I'm not gonna look that up. Don't know what it is, not gonna look it up.
Doesn't it get lonely, sitting there all by herself?
Lonely? Why would it get lonely? I get to talk all day to people like you over a warm cup of tea.
Doesn't Google have safe? Well, he didn't know what he was Googling. I don't know. He probably has it turned off. I mean, let's be real. He probably Googles porn. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, he probably turned whatever safe search feature it has. He did it from his phone. It's weeb shit. I mean, it's weird because, like, I'm a weeb, but I'm not sure. Okay, when you say dramatical murder, I know what that means, like, in anime, because I'm a weeb. Well, I mean, I don't know if you'd call me a weeb, but I'm into anime. I've been watching anime since I was a little-ass kid. So, turn safe as search. Devil may masticate donuts. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, hold on.
That's why she does this.
That's why she does this. DMMD.
Now, please tell me if there's any...
Have you ever seen the anime Another? It's just called Another. That has some DMMD in it. Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do for you, Fortress Exit. Let's try this again. I think I may have the password.
Good. Please repeat the password. Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can... Sleep well, Fortress Accident.
The machine's keyboard,
All right,
the
press
printer
print.
prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's...
Yeah, I've never seen it abbreviated like that. I mean, I know what you're talking about. The second you said dramatical murder and you said weeb shit, I'm like, oh, I know what she means. You know what I mean? But like I said, if you should watch Another if you like, do you like gore? If you like anime that's really violent for no reason, but also pretty interesting, watch Another. Alright, let's read this spread out.
Made
Man, it's almost 10 o'clock at night. I feel like we should go to bed.
An unknown author is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading,
Oh
he
yeah,
looks up,
Ivan.
muttering under his breath.
Randomly, just so you know, Josh was like looking at my lower back and he was like, your lower back's starting to get definition. And I was like, that's dope. Like, it's not obviously not a lot, but you know, from working out and shit.
That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while. Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
Ray, so I had an official breakup with anime in like 2012, 2013-ish, and I didn't watch it for like a few years. Because it changed. See, because I'm really old, so I watched anime when I was like a little ass kid, watching Sailor Moon and Robotech and shit like that, right? I was like just talking about this the other day. And then around like, I don't know, 2008-ish, anime really started to change, and it just turned into like fan service and obnoxious stories, and like isekai took off, and like I don't really like isekai, you know what I'm saying? And so like around like 2012 or 2013, I was like, you know what, I just need to take a break from anime. And I feel like that happens to a lot of anime fans, whether they're old school anime or new school fans or not. I feel like anime is fucking exhausting right now. Like, it's exhausting to be an anime fan right now. So I completely understand what you mean. Oh, you're committed to the cut. Yeah. You know what? You know what I figured out the key is, Ivan? Honestly, truly, I figured out the key is just not completely cutting off unhealthy food, but just moderating it. You know what I mean? I can still have a burger sometimes. I can still have fries. And you know what I found out the most common cheat day meal is in America? You'll never guess. It's a burger and fries. Wow, what a surprise. All right, anyway. Okay.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place. That the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. See? Even one of the spookers themselves says it's unnerving.
Yeah, exactly. Like, my problem has always been, oh, I need to just cut everything out. But it's not an issue when I know I can still have a little bit of things I like here and there. I just have to moderate it, you know. Bees Churger. You know what? Josh posted a meme in the Discord. It was like canned cheeseburger, and it was disgusting. And I just, ugh. Yeah, there it is. He just posted it. Bees Chussy. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Like we always cheat with like In-N-Out, right? Because In-N-Out's fucking delicious. So
What was that about?
it's easy to just look up In-N-Out's
This
like.
could prove to be
It's not good. I'm
interesting.
not gonna lie. The calorie intake and all that shit is not good. But hey, man, a burger every once in a while is worth it. What was that about narcotics? This could prove to be interesting. It's weird how I'm having like a conversation about fitness and health while I'm playing this fucking game. Yeah, you know what? I told Josh, we've been eating too much steak. Josh always gets steak. He loves steak. And I'm like, bro, we need to stop eating so much red meat. Like, wouldn't do more than once a week because it'll make you feel like shit otherwise. It's fine. Oh no, Snowy. Yeah. This could prove to be interesting. Wait, narcotics? Look around the derelict building. Oh, I wasn't even listening to this. Had a little chat with local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place. The church was spooky, ridden with narcotics. A little spooky still.
I doubt that we can find any. It's just idle fishermen's gossip to scare away the kids. Nothing spooky about this place either. It's just abandoned and cold, and in an awful part of town.
All right, Kim, we get it. You want to leave.
7th of February.
Fucking complainer.
51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking Eska series, something advanced.
Code Geass. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, it was like a little bit after 2008 when a lot of anime started just kind of being like, hey, I'm kind of exhausted with anime right now. I think a lot of like fan service stuff got me down. And I'm not like a big fan of isekai, so like there you go. Right off the bat, like most of the mainstream stuff just isn't gonna get me anymore, you know? The last good one was... Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Ray. You know, okay, here's something cheesy about me. I actually like shoujo, like a lot. Like, I read a lot of romance manga, and I watch all the little shoujo romances. Like, Given is one of my favorite anime. I watched Blue Spring Road, even though it wasn't good at all. From Me to You, I loved From Me to You. Like, I like all that stuff, right? And it's a lot safer than some of the mainstream animes I watch, just as far as, like, not being totally fucking obnoxious. But it's still obnoxious in its own way. Like, I just have to say this. So many of these are just, like, the dude will just do some, like, outright abusive shit, and the anime is like, that's fine. Like, in fact, anime will have the girl apologize for it. Like, I'm sorry, I had my own feelings. It's okay. It's okay. Like, you're a man, so you totally get to control me. And I'm just like, come on, bro. Like, what is this? Or, like, dudes will do some weird shit. Like, I was watching Sasaki and Miyano, and the dude just straight up acted so weird, but he, like, grabbed the dude and, like, threw him against the wall. I was like, I don't like it when other people touch you. I'm like, bro, like, can you stop manhandling him? But, like, that's fine. The anime just played it like, that's totally fine behavior. I'm like, that is a red flag, bro. Like... Okay, yeah, no, Ivan, like, not all isekai is bad. It's just that you really have to search for the good shit. You know what I'm saying? You really have to look for the good stuff. But, like, I like Dot Hack. You know what I'm saying? Which is technically isekai, right? I want to work out, but at 5'10" and weigh like 54, basically nothing. And literally can't gain significant weight no matter how much I eat. It's annoying. Yeah, no, Josh sort of has that problem where he can eat whatever he wants and not gain weight. He started working out with me and I already see something. I think what the thing is, that's exactly what Ivan just said. You probably have to, like, lift, basically, to bulk. And you have to eat, like, a lot of bulky foods. If you really want to work out, talk to Ivan, man. He's the one who got me started on my journey with making sure I started eating healthy and working out every day. So if you want some advice, talk to him. Alright, so, finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I have no idea what's going on in the game. Does anybody even remember what's going on in the game? We're talking about anime and eating and lifting and shit.
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
Alright, Kim. Calm down.
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna. Had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town.
Oh,
Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers.
that's true, Ivan. I'm not sure how old everybody in chat is. Snowy might still be a teenager, so it could be very different from, like, advising an adult on how to do these things. I forgot. A lot of them are really young. Me and Ivan are boomers. We're in our 30s, bro.
Artists, yet again. Harassing citizens.
Ivan's, like, early 30s, though,
stealing
so he's
badges,
like not even a
occupying
boomer.
Public spaces with installations like the one here.
Konosuba. I think Josh liked Konosuba just for comedy's sake. Like, he thought it was funny, I think.
But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked.
I breathe in regret. Oh, shit, you fucked up your... Yeah, I'm trying to get my posture right for when I do my squats and everything. Because I hurt my back a little bit the other day. I think I talked to you about that. And I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, I'm a millennial, but I'm basically a boomer. My friends who are even older than me will call me a boomer. Because I don't know anything about anything. Many of my first anime series were recommended by my older brother. Like, I preferred number 6, one of my favorite ones about the apocalypse, Tokyo. Oh, I love Tokyo Ghoul. Absolutely. Honestly, the generations confuse me too, Ray. Like, because of the internet, there's such a hyper focus on it. It wasn't really hyper focused on this, like, back in the 90s, but because of, like, you know, social media, there's a really strong hyper focus. But basically, if you're under 27 and over the age of maybe 15, I don't know, you're Gen Z. I think. I really don't know. I literally do not know. I think Gen Z is born between the years of, like, 96 and 2005, maybe? I don't know. I'd have to look it up. But honestly, like, when I see the way that they talk about Gen Z right now, it just reminds me of back in 2008, the way they talked about my generation. Because I am a millennial, right? I'm an older millennial. I'm 37. They're just gonna hate on anybody who's young. They're just mad because you're young and you're still idealistic. You still think there's hope. And they're like, how come they still have hope? I don't have hope anymore. Fuck those young people. And it's like, by the time they hit like 31, 32, they won't have hope anymore. Calm the fuck down. Capitalism will beat them down the same way it's beat the rest of us down. Stop trying to rush them there. All right? Because I'll tell you something. That idealist to cynic to absurdist pipeline is very real. It recently happened to me. I've pretty much reached the point where I'm an absurdist now. Like, me and Josh were talking about how complicated everything in the world is, and I just started laughing because there's no other response for it, is there? There's really no other way to deal with it. It's just like, yeah, fuck life, right? So, yeah. What I'm saying is ignore the boomers who talk shit about your generation. You're doing fine. You guys are fine.
I just have to find out what caused that data loss.
Destroyed the time market. Yeah, exactly. Like millennials destroyed the diamond market.
When the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Yeah, I was born in 86, and I definitely lived through that weird technology zone, Anon. It was a really weird era to grow up in. I mean, Gen Z is weird, but so are millennials. A lot of the generations are weird. I could criticize Gen Z. I could criticize boomers a lot. I could criticize my own generation a lot. I mean, all generations have things, but I just feel like, they'll grow out of, like, whatever it is that's a problem. Wait, what? France has so much extra wine, it's paying farmers $215 million. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, that's pretty... Yeah, that's fucking weird. Blurry stock photo of a lemon with a caption, "Lemon, Gen Z humor in a nutshell." I mean, Gen Z get it, but listen, man, millennial humor was weird too. And I was calling that shit cringe when people thought it was funny, because, like, keep calm and carry on was, like, our memes, dude. Okay, that shit's weird. And it wasn't funny then. It's not funny now. So, I mean, yeah, Gen Z memes are weird. I'll agree. But, like, yo, so were the memes that I was laughing at, like, 15 years ago, honestly. And when I was a teenager, the memes that we had before social media was really critical mass, oh my god. The dumb shit I was laughing at. Like, rejected. Don't even ask. Should I play the game, guys? What do you think? Also, you know what else, Snowy? Now that I was thinking about Gen Z humor, you know how they do the refried memes? I'm pretty sure that's Gen Z humor, too. All those refried memes and shit that they do. You like millennial memes? I used to make fun of them a long time ago. I swear to God, the keep calm memes used to get on my fucking nerves. Alright.
Seems like something to do with radio computers.
I don't
know
understand
enough about them to
Skibidi
understand
Toilet.
what the author is saying.
I think the stream is lagging, maybe? I can't tell. Yeah, I don't understand Skibidi Toilet. I don't understand any of that. Okay.
Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just... Her friends? Colleagues? She must be quite educated if she knew how to set up all this machinery.
Yeah, I think my stream was, like, being slow. Yeah. Gmod humor just a new low. Hold on. Sorry, I'm sitting here trying to wait to see if the stream's gonna fix itself. Because, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember going to Blockbuster back in the day, by the way, Anon. No, I think it's lagging. I could tell there. It's not you guys. If it lags, I think it's on my end, which everything in my life has just become more complicated lately. Even streaming, like, all my technology has just been breaking down slowly but surely. So, like, I'm not even surprised.
Her friends? Colleagues? She must be quite educated if she knew how to set up all this machinery.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
Like a Nokia brick? My sister had those. My sister had that. That was like her first cell phone. The
Distract.
Nokia brick.
We are nearing the date of the murder.
Oh, okay.
Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent
Oh,
this
you're
person
interested
into the
now,
first
Kim?
place.
Remember when you were talking that shit? Yeah, he was like, oh, we shouldn't do this. It doesn't have anything. Now he's interested.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate.
I
the
apologize
data
if the
loss,
stream
but
is skip
Didn't even
lagging.
feel like logging in. The
I
disappointment.
think it fixed itself.
But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
You know, somebody asked me a question about my favorite director and favorite movies or something, and I was talking about how I used to like Christopher Nolan, but not so much anymore, and how I used to be like a Kubrick fan. I think it was Jill that asked this. I was just thinking about this. My favorite Christopher Nolan movie is The Prestige, and I totally forgot to mention that, but it's way better than any other movie he's ever made. And if you haven't seen it, you guys should watch it. It's a great movie. It has nothing to do with what I'm streaming right now, but I figured I'd mention that.
Is she talking about?
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the Swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence, with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to
What
the
the hell
data
is
loss
she
that led me
talking
here.
about?
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples. March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work.
The girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles, crackers, ping-ping energy drinks, water, toothpaste, gum, also some canned air. Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening.
Oh, what? What's happening?
A strange woman makes straight
Uh-oh.
for the radio computer.
Uh-oh. We got caught. Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
I mean, yes. Yes. She glares at you as she holds down the off button for several
I
seconds.
do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
We're not just breaking in. I'm pursuing a mysterious lead, searching for my lost identity. You unhinged motherfucker.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk to her. After she has...
Yeah. Well, how long is she gonna take to reboot the machine?
What is it? I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis
See you later,
languages.
Jalex. Have a good night.
If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
Alright, I'm gonna ask her about the Crabman because I'm completely hinged.
No? Yes.
Wait, hold on. She's like, no, very calmly, and now she's like, yeah, I know he's around.
No. You're right. I'm not.
Okay, so she's not worried about the...
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything. I use the AR-1 as my RAIN Prefect's processing unit. RAIN Prefect.
Okay.
My radio computer. Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you? Alright. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest
Oh,
in a
okay.
good antenna.
Interesting. When I'm done talking to her, I'll do that.
On the front, the unified front of radio waves, licensed and controlled by Lintel in the East Insulindic region. It's all around us. That's what on air means. I guess it is. So far, I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable. But it's not the cheapest one on the market, so I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieux dedicated to that sort of thing.
I don't know what the hell we're talking
She
about.
likes
I
to
zoned
do
out.
this.
I've just been
It
clicking
calmed her
buttons.
nerves.
Okay,
They are connected to my RAIN Prefect.
okay.
Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay?
Okay, like, what the fuck is the what? Okay.
I'm working. Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point? I really
Yeah, I
need to
can
focus
tell
on
the tech
something.
in this world is weird. It reminds me of Death Stranding, kind of. Like, it's just nonsensical.
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard to concentrate on whatever she needs to do. And you're not.
Great. You really like those questions, don't you?
Yeah, well, I'm a cop, so get over it.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
Okay,
I'm
well, what
looking
the
for
fuck are you
location
doing?
of a 2mm hole in the world.
Okay.
Wait, what? She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing.
Got some, interesting storylines
What
going
do
on.
you
There's a
think it
lot
is?
of storylines
What
running
qualities
through
does
this game
nothing
that I'm just,
have?
like, confused about.
How do you measure something that does not exist?
Oh, good lord.
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
That's what I figured. I figure I'm trying to get her to let the kids use the church. You measure it by collecting data on its surroundings. Yeah, actually.
Exactly. Very true. That's what I've been aiming for. That's why I have those basins. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the sound.
Oh, yeah. I
to
mean,
find out where it begins.
you're kind of like me, Ivan, but I suspect more so where you need, like, time to yourself, right? So you probably, and especially when you're trying to fucking work. So, yeah. Because, like, obviously I'm a very extroverted person. I like to talk, but there are times when I need to be alone, you know? And you're like that times 10, so I can imagine how fun that'll be while you're trying to fucking work.
But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
The fuck is LibreOffice? Is that thing that knockoff shit you put on my computer once?
But does it have anything to do with necroplasmic life forms? Ghosts, in everyday parlance.
Great. Thanks.
Alright, here we go.
What? I hate it. Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing.
Oh, did you just discover the emojis? Yeah. That's members get to use those emojis. It's like all I've got for my members right now, because I can't think of anything else. I don't know. Maybe I should do like early access to videos or something. I keep thinking that and then I forget. I should probably do that. I might have I might be like kind of changing what kind of videos I release. Like I'm not gonna do a heavy focus too much on Project Zomboid. I might just start releasing videos that I want to release again, because I don't know. We'll see.
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
Yeah, I talked to that old lady truck driver. Just lingered in the dark until Monday. Exactly. Like sometimes you gotta just go goblin mode, right?
Take a guess, why don't you? I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up and...
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
The swallow, you mean? What about it? Because it's just trial and error. Trying to locate the swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work. Great. Thanks.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs
I live in
across
the
her
dark,
body.
yeah.
She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad, a dark and radiant majesty.
You have a day off on Monday? Awesome.
Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing
Leave me
dress.
alone, woman.
You should kneel. Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass. The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse? As that terrible word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder. Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
It's Dolores Day. The old woman was right. This is the DeLorean Church of Humanity in Martinez, or the Small Pinewood Church in some records.
Oh, with your mysterious human friend walking around.
It's a minor landmark, not easy to find.
Well, at least you had
Most
some
maps
fun, though, I
misplace it.
guess.
It was built not long after Revachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers. There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them, the 7 sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here. Something else, perhaps?
Where the fuck? I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to grab something to drink.
There it is again. A small pang of guilt. It's time to ask him what...
I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. I heard the place was shot to pieces.
Oh, good. The police being the good guys, as always.
The old woman in the village was being tactful with us, and she didn't mention it. She has more respect for the RCM than many around here. Well, your station was involved.
Oh, great.
Although I can be sure. 3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them. I'm sorry, I'm not saying you were. It was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything about it, why it was conducted, or who participated. I try not to pry into extra-district matters. Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation from your station secretary just by calling. If you really don't remember, it might be better to keep this
Labor
one
Day?
forgotten.
Oh, yeah, I guess that is Monday.
It happened
Okay.
a while ago. It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now.
I'll deal with that later, I guess. Okay.
Yes, what is it? The swallow, you mean? What about it? Ghosts? No, I don't think so. I don't believe in ghosts.
You do know there's no need to officially document this information, right?
I'm gonna write it down, Kim. Leave me alone.
She has already turned back to her keyboard.
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Strange things may flourish in the dark.
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
Interesting.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Oh, you don't remember ever seeing this conversation? Yeah, I think I went a different route than most people probably do. I always pick the stupid stuff and end up in some weird place.
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
This is where the Crab Man lives. Jesus Christ, man.
I know.
You don't think the Crab Man might be somehow responsible here?
No, I don't.
Whew. Okay, man.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning. Her hands typing hundreds of...
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that. Great. Thanks. I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything. Great.
Oh, there's money over here. Oh, there's shoes right there. I did not see those. Oh, I didn't see that either. Alright, well, man, that seemed like kind of a waste of time. Not sure if I did that right, but we should probably go to bed and start doing this tomorrow. How do I find my way back to where I'm going? I already did that. That's the thing. Is I convinced them not to make the meth lab. I told them to just do the music. And they're like, they said they would.
You pick up the handset.
Oh wait,
There's a tone.
what am I doing? I don't
The
need
machine
this.
is up.
I'm gonna go home and go to bed.
It's getting cold, this late in the night.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Yeah, that's what it's called, Real.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap. and
Was shaving the right
The
call?
water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger, maybe. You almost look like a professional. The beardless nature of your cheeks makes the expression seem even more like a terrifying grimace.
Yeah, a little bit, honestly.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. The expression. The bed is comforting. Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Thoughts, baby. A
Oh, man,
million
this shit
little
again.
lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Recorded in you. Forever.
Alright, limbic
On
system.
Faraday. On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sleep. Studded with... Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time. It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself. You can never forget this shit. All stuck on loop. Whirling, spitting out words and images. You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless as keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
It's too late. You're not made of nothing anymore. You're something now, Harry. I tried to drown you in the black water, but you re-emerged, kicking and screaming, running. And for what?
For the money, baby.
For the money, baby. Yeah.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
Are you sure? You could be closing the door on a brilliant and special future
Look at
for
this.
yourself.
I'm sure. I'm very boring and apolitical and sleepy. Alright, fine.
I knew you couldn't resist. So now you're gonna change the world.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal,
Oh
our
my god, I
Harry.
should have just ignored this
He
thought.
still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
'Cause only love
Oh my god.
can break your heart. Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and
Oh
on.
my god,
You
great.
can do it. It's nothing. Do
Great,
it
I
for
gotta
the
get up.
city.
You guys kept me up all night with this bullshit, now I gotta get up.
Do it for the
Damn.
wind. Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve.
Let's do this. God, Harry is depressed
Hey,
as
money
shit.
mouth. Indrak, the impeccable hustler provider of the 7th generation. It's showtime with Savvy. What? No, screw that shit show. You're at the center of this one. Come on down,
It's time to make
contestant.
some money.
That's
Yeah,
right.
what are you talking about?
It's time to stop muttering about your economic self-interest and actually do something about it. Yeah, I heard you back there. What the hell was that?
Before playing the market could get me rich, what do you expect? I'm an ultra liberal.
Oh, it can. But first, you need to enter the market. Right now, you're as good as Samir Losser eating dirt in Guerdy's immense network of mines. Listen, if you really want to make it in the big leagues, you need to reconceptualize your entire portfolio.
Alright, man, what do you want me to do?
A millionaire.
I don't
Now,
want to become a millionaire.
How do you become a millionaire? Of course you don't. You've never even been close to a sum with more than 3 zeros. Let's face it.
Damn, the call
you've been
out.
on a years-long losing streak. But Savvy's got your back. Savvy's going to book you a charter flight with 80 birds of prey on board. To a land where the streets are paved with Krugerrands and fixed income securities. You'll try again, but this time with money.
Why is this
You'll
game?
win her back.
Okay, bro, what are you talking about?
Are you in?
Yeah, win whom back? What are you talking about?
The spirit of ultra-liberalism. Your
Now I'm
charm,
an ultra liberal?
your
Is this
spin,
game insulting
your
me?
winning hand.
Yeah, I don't
Stop
want to be.
grumbling. It's time to move.
I'm good.
Suit
Leave me
yourself.
alone. I want to go do my job. Alright, let's go. Oh wait, am I going in the wrong direction? I need to go back to... Hold on. I need to go back to Kim's car to report the body we found. So, let's go do that. I don't know what direction that's in, though. There was a body I found on the harbor, like, a while ago. Oh, wait.
This is it. The scene of the party. The fire pit. Cigarettes. And
What are you
empty
talking
bottle.
about?
Looks like they were here a while. Judging from all the bottles. The sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point. Like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
Looks like it. Not as such, no. Let's keep moving.
Somehow, he doesn't want to dwell on it.
I mean, I probably don't need to be dwelling on it. I'm just trying to find my way back to the car. I keep getting lost on random shit. How do I get through to where I'm going? Ooh, money. Ooh, more money.
Rust peels off, yet someone used to live here.
In this yard? Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur, for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
A
get to.
black
I'm
lot.
trying to get to Kim's
A part
car.
of the city left unrenovated after the war, or one that has fallen to gang violence, or has become inhospitable in some other way. Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drums. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house. Yes, for you to scavenge like a post-apocalyptic scavenger who collects trash and
Hey!
errant magnesium
Hey!
beetles.
Why are you talking to me like that?
It's
Look,
not
man.
meant as nagging.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
Hello, Ren. How are you? Welcome in. Playing Disco Elysium. My partner's calling me a scavenger, but I am a scavenger. I do kind of just pick through things. So. Alright. Let's go. I'm trying to figure out how to get back to my, my car. Kim's car. I'm here. Okay. Yep, politics the game, pretty much. Probably should have named the stream that, honestly. This game is so political. It almost gets annoying sometimes, but it's interesting enough to where I can let it go. It's got a lot going on in it. I'm just trying to... I'm lost, if you're wondering what the fuck is happening right now. I'm trying to get back to where this car is so I can report this dead body I found. Like a good cop, because I am a cop, believe it or not. I'm supposed to be doing my job. But... across the footbridge. Wait. Are you talking about over here? Can I get to there from over here? Oh, I couldn't even see that. I didn't realize I could walk right across that. I kept running up to this and turning back. That's hilarious. Funny stuff. Okay, anyway. Come on. Oh, wait, what's going on here?
That's one brutal motor carriage.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery.
People trying to steal
then
Kim's
bottom
car?
light it, neon style.
Fuck the world. Okay, you guys.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
Yeah, tribal
What the fuck
shit.
are these guys
A cop
talking
carriage
about?
like this would have proper skull value.
Okay, bro. Yeah, like we're
While I
right here.
appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
Oh, Kim's not fucking around. He's like, excuse me.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
What are you gonna do?
Was it a good idea on the lieutenant's part to get into this? Don't even answer that. Just leave.
I can tell you who we're not, cop.
Oh, great.
We're not snitches.
Look, I'm just trying to use my vehicle. Can you all
Or
go away?
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and...
Oh my
On
god.
the contrary,
Okay,
Part
man.
of this presentation you want to take home with you,
Hi, Nell. How are you?
man, is we're not part of the skulls yet.
Okay, nobody cares.
These skull people are more than an authority. They're deities.
Okay, I'm leaving. I just need to go to my vehicle and do what I need to do. I don't want to talk to these guys. I do not care. I have enough on my
Inside,
plate.
You see a set of steering levers,
This game is
a radio
exhausting. There's
microphone,
so much.
a
Everything is a
pull-out
sub-story.
toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Right.
I think I'm reporting a body, right?
Come in. Fireworker.
Oh.
Over.
Okay.
10-4, sir. Glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue.
Feels good to get that off your chest, right? Celebration with beer.
Okay, wait, is this what
Roger
I'm
that.
supposed to
10-10,
do to
over
report
and
this
out.
body, or is... Okay, hold on. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Was this... Wait a minute. Did I already finish this task and not know it? Oh, okay. Okay. I don't... Is my memory fucked up? I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing. I thought I was supposed to report the body to this vehicle, but I don't... Now I don't
Inside,
know.
You see a set of steering levers, a
I'm
radio
confused
microphone,
now.
a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Yes?
Well, I don't understand why I can't do that, but okay. Where is my task list? Just feels like a lot of my tasks are missing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't get it. So do... Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna go back and do what I need to do. I'm just gonna ignore that body because I forgot how to deal with it. So I'm just gonna go back and talk to the people in church. Where the fuck was the church at? I feel like... God, I don't know how to get around this place. Library card? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, honestly, I don't know. Maybe I've messed up when I saved or something. I'm not sure.
Hi again. So, and? What happened? But do let us know if something changes in the church. Yes? Oh, man. Who is he? What did you think?
I talked to the crab man. He gave me this odd lecture on alcoholism. Yeah, honestly.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church? What do you mean?
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem?
Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we gonna do about him? I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when
I mean, it's weird, but you guys are trying to make a nightclub. I don't think it's that out of place, really. You're just gonna have to live with the crab man.
Yes, it's not a massive problem.
Okay, you have another problem, though.
Everyone is welcome. Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
What a pity. That's my favourite thing in the world. And she doesn't like it at all.
I mean...
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity? Unity! Dance! And you can't just evict her?
Look at you, honor man.
I mean, it's just... She's not doing anything wrong.
He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music. The lines in the dark exist. Coexist.
Oh my goodness.
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right?
Muscle her
If
out.
it's all okay with you, what do you think? Excellent.
Yeah, like,
Good
I'm not
luck,
gonna,
my
like,
friend.
kick her out.
Goodbye, officer.
We're close. True. Hardcore is internally coherent. All car. All
He furrows his brow.
hardcore. Ah! The question is, what is the question?
Yeah, I already called them out on the meth thing, though. I already called them out and told them they only need to make music, though, and they agreed. I don't know if they're gonna actually do that, but they agreed to only make the club minus the meth shit. Because I called them out on all the equipment they had. They had, like, distilled water and that, like stuff for your nose. That's, like, the key ingredient in the drugs they're trying to make. And so I called them out on that, and they said they weren't gonna do it. But, I mean, like, I don't know if I believe them.
But there was no question. We're close.
Oh my god, dude. How many times do I have to go through this with this guy?
Hardcore. Hardcore is internally all car.
He furrows his...
Hard. Is it though? But is it? I mean, really? No, but
I did it.
I'm a bit worried it isn't.
I did it. That took forever.
The skin on your back is crawling. For a second, you can't even hear the music anymore.
Okay, so I need to just talk to her
There is
again.
a hawthorn tree
Basically.
on Rue de Saint-Gislain, right next to the canal. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last month, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper? It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not
What the
hyper
fuck?
hardcore. Fuck yeah, I knew it.
It's super hardcore.
He seems sure, but you are left with the nagging doubts. You might have overestimated the hardcoreness of that jam.
No nation, but transnation.
Oh God,
No war,
Jesus
but
Christ.
class war.
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the Elysium.
What?
She's a communist,
I
though.
mean, that's a really communist thing to yell, I believe.
Yeah, with the rebel, yeah.
Okay, now he's just singing fucking that one song. What is that guy's name? Billy Idol?
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off
Hardcore!
his
Yeah,
feet
dude.
bleeding.
Yeah, revolution imperative.
Oh my God.
Unless you were thinking Revershow imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with Eggs yelling. I know what you mean.
Hardcore superstar. Yeah. Lungs are for love.
What the fuck?
When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glowing through
Oh.
her body. For the world loved her, and she loved it back.
Um.
Yeah, I think so.
But that's what everybody saw. Explain it as you please, but it doesn't really do to just deny it ever happened.
Dark hardcore, Jermaine Egghead.
Basically, yes it is.
Alright, bro.
All right, here comes.
Where's top? I think I got... No, I didn't get Super Cop. I got RoboCop, I think. Alright, let's try to reason with her. Come on. Let's let the kids have their nightclub.
Yes. What is it? I don't want to make anything work. Yes, anything. I don't want to make any good.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
You wouldn't have to live in the church next to the Boom Boom anymore.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
Oh, I see, Anon. Interesting.
All right. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself. It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer. The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly.
Alright, where is
On
this?
Rue de Saint-Ghislain, in the East Delta Commerce Center. You might be more familiar with the name Doomed Commercial Area. You could get in through the bookshop on the plaza. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady. That's her name, I believe. There's this giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar.
What the fuck? Oh my god, dude. Okay, this is like...
Don't worry, you can't miss the bear. It's hideous.
Okay, I know what she's talking about.
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse.
Oh yeah, she's
whatever
crazy.
That means. Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil.
That's a bit biased. People in Martinez don't really get with the times. I mean...
She literally started praying for the higher powers when she first saw my range Civic. I'm not making this up.
Wow.
The lieutenant coughs like he's amused.
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets.
Wow, okay, so the library, the lady at the bookstore is kind of nutty, though. I remember talking to her and being like, what is this bitch's problem?
So what I need you to do here is go have a talk with her, say that you're a policeman and need to get to the building's basement. Then bring me the offside copy, alright? Thanks. And here's my Falsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you...
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too happy to be parting with the Cavalsund.
Whatever. Let's go. How do I get through here? Oh wait, this is the wrong way. Gotta go back to the fucking main area. It's a fetch quest, you guys. That's what this is. This is just a fetch quest. Wait, can I push that down from that side? Has that been a thing this entire time?
A pane of Eternite has been planted, barely holding it up.
It looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
There we go. I could level up right now, you know that? There we go. Now I got my multi-tool equipped. I got my bridge down. Oh, this thing is huge. Why is it so big? Jeez. It's like a giant lighter he's carrying.
Yes?
Yeah, it's gigantic. I'm just carrying around this gigantic tool. That's what I was saying. I was like, jeez. Okay, so... Fuck, I already forgot what I'm doing here. What did I come here for? Oh, the bookstore. Right. Alright, ma'am, you're gonna have to open the back
Hello
door
again,
for me.
esteemed officer. And what a fridge? No, I don't know anything about a fridge. Aren't you interested in books? Goodness, you were already doing good.
She smiles and nods.
Alright, bro, are you not
Hello
gonna open
again,
the door
esteemed
for me?
officer, and welcome to
Alright, dude. Like, this lady... I'm just gonna break the fucking door down. Like... This lady's annoying.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and
Oh, I
charms.
should have put...
It
I
appears
should have
to
put
be
points
locked.
into my pain threshold. Damn it, I didn't think about that. Shit. Okay.
That's right. Take in your steady breathing. The room, it's made of a solid block of only an echo. No one is there. Only an echo. That's right. Steady. The room, it's made.
Okay,
of
I
a
can't do
solid
it.
block of-
I was hoping I could just bullshit my way through that. Shit, well, how do I get this door open then? Shit. Guess I'm gonna have to bullshit my way through this.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. What, truth be told, not really. My sister brings in most of the goods. I'm sure it's all very literary stuff, but you don't learn about the important. The truth is
Okay,
available
how
if
do
you
I
just
get
know
through
it.
there?
She smiles and...
Okay, hold on. I need to find a way to get in the back door. Maybe I need to talk to her. The daughter.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Jesus, I don't know what to do.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Great. This is annoying. Okay. Well. Trying to think of what I should do now, and I'm kind of like, well, there's not really much you can do. Like you said, I have to level up that skill, which means I gotta talk to people to get more skill points. As always. Yeah, the payphone or whatever.
The tear machine stands. Your bottles clunk into the machine. Do you know? You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles.
That ride is fucking
Hey, piss. You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
The Skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertnay.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger.
Fuck-all
infamous for
swagger.
their nonverbal modus operandi.
Oh my god, shut up.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around their brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive. Murder? Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it. It was a man.
Also, he was hanged.
Alright, man. Whatever.
He was hanged from a tree.
He said, don't fuck around. I am the law. Unhinged.
Yeah, I mean...
These punks don't know anything.
Hey! Stop right there! How does one know anything?
Oh my god. Okay, they're gonna pull out this philosophical bullshit.
Fucking philosophy, man.
Yeah, I knew
You
it.
can do aggressive shit with philosophy. Justify shit.
Yeah, you could justify anything with philosophy. That's absolutely correct.
Like murder or wasting your life away.
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right proper skull.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
Oh, that's that name again.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
Who is Cindy? Have I talked to Cindy? I don't even know who she is.
Odd. There isn't a hint of hate in them. It's like they're piss and fuck the world out of some kind of moral obligation. The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
Old man, it doesn't matter. You'll be long gone before his greatness is recognized.
A young woman kneels on a sheet of ice, as if looking for something lost ages ago. She bends until her right ear touches the frozen water. She listens.
Yep, old as fuck.
Old as fuck, wow.
Yeah, man. It's like at death's door. No wonder you know nothing about the future. You won't be
These guys
there.
are brutal.
Judging by that, Van Eyck is some sort of musician. Or killer.
We're not franchise skulls. Well, not
Franchise?
yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them. Because we can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
Okay.
Ah, you'll see for sure once we're in. It's the last thing you'll ever see before the void consumes you.
You don't feel very scared.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're only saying
Practice things for now.
So we don't mean no harm to the Skulls brand.
Oh my
or to
god.
This is definitely something the Skulls would say. But we're not trying to encroach on the Skulls brand in any way. On the contrary, we're just
You
here
guys
to
are
market it.
marketing, guys? What the fuck? Yeah, why is a criminal gang near marketing?
We think of it more like two franchises merging. You know, us two and the Skulls. I really feel like we would add more to the table.
What the hell? This is so weird.
Spice things up here in Martinez, you know. Get the old machine of pain and suffering oiled up real
Wow,
good.
okay.
What would these guys have to offer any organization?
Whatever, man. Work is for pussies. You wouldn't get it anyway.
Okay, so you're just pretending to be as nasty and vicious. Yeah, right?
Hey, we could be just as hard. Like pavement on top of pavement. Or a brick on top of another
a brick on top of another. Okay, you guys.
Or a grave on top of a
They
grave.
just sound like teenagers trying to be like hard, trying to be like tougher than they actually are.
Wouldn't a grave on top of a grave be just a big hole?
Yes.
What's hard about holes?
Yeah, good question, honestly.
Filling them up, baby.
Mm-hmm. What about them? Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person. even though the statement has character. And I do like piss.
What do you mean you like piss? What does that even mean? What do you mean?
The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And, I guess, it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences.
No, I don't think it's about any of that. I think like you've just convinced yourself it means way more than it actually means, dude.
Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message.
What? Yeah, what?
What I mean by this is, we are all pissed.
Right?
And that the world is inherently meaningless.
Okay.
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching it. To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though...
What are you talking about?
You get more fish in a shorter
Oh.
time. And, for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking someone.
Oh my god.
Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing. And that, to me, feels glorious. Sticking your dick into the void.
I have no idea what these people are talking about, and I do not care.
Is it a coincidence that here we have 2 badass jackets and 2 badass cops?
No, I don't want their jackets.
Your lack of imagination is baffling, but you do make up for it with, yes, questions.
Can I actually wear these jackets, dude? That would be funny if they just handed me over the jackets. I'm asking. I'm gonna be unhinged.
No. Don't ask anything. Be subtle and scary. The boys dream about being skulls. Suggest they're massive skulls. Come on.
What? No. Skulls don't have kings. I think. And we're not even in yet.
Yeah, man, keep your voice down. Skulls don't take it lightly when folks pretend to be them.
Oh, well then
We're not
maybe
even
you shouldn't be
prospects
running
yet.
around pretending to be them.
Wow, you boys are ambitious.
Ah!
Only prospects and already planning a coup in the skulls. You're destined to go
Wow,
far.
see, I told you guys Kim is fucking unhinged. Do you see that? The most centrist thing to do is put him down.
He gets it.
What the fuck is up with Kim? I told you guys he's unhinged as fuck.
Shut the fuck up.
She said shut the fuck up.
Get us killed?
Yes, we are.
Now bring it to the jackets and, yes, start shouting.
Please be quiet.
Yes, we want to be
What do
cool
you
killer
want?
skulls too.
The jackets?
Why are we doing this? Why are we harassing the youth?
You got it. No need for cruelty.
Skull King, make shrunken heads out of us. You offer us your jackets like that? It'd be impolite to refuse. But yeah, let's take the jackets.
Man. Okay. I get it. Skulls don't really
I don't know why
wear
I'm
slogans anyway.
punking these kids out of their jackets.
Fuck.
Yeah, I got 5 experience points for that. Yeah. Hilarious.
The lieutenant watches the boys take their jackets off with mild amusement.
Well, which one should I give him? I don't...
I'm absolutely okay with not having either one.
Yeah, right? Like, we could really raise hell. Go undercover hard. Don't you want to express your individuality? Yeah,
I
Kim.
already am expressing my individuality.
Kim may be rethinking being my partner right about now.
I'm not.
I don't have a jacket anymore. Aww. It's alright, you look like a fucking emo kid without it. You'll be fine.
Good. I wanted you not to express your...
Yeah, honestly, exactly.
Cold-hearted cop.
It's good to know we have a pair in case the need arises.
The need will not arise.
He said the need will not arise. Alright, Kim, you're being boring.
The jackets are meant to complete each other. If a man was standing alone on a street corner with his written on his back, it'd just be an individual that has taken a liking to urine. And fuck the world all on its own is, frankly, generic.
I don't know, Eric. It's cold out.
We just took their jackets, and they're like standing in the snow.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah,
The
go
cops
home.
Fucked us.
Now shut up. Whiners. Fucking babies. Alright, so anyway, can we do some official police business now?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Okay, never mind. I don't
In
need
the
that.
cabin, you see...
Okay, let's save after we just punk those kids, you know. Feeling good about myself. Just punk those kids out of the jacket even though it's snowing outside. To be fair, their jackets were ridiculous. Okay, so I'm going to make myself some lunch, which means I'm going to stop streaming. I know I always cut my Disco Elysium stream short, but this game is a lot. There's so much to take in when you play this game. But yeah, I'm going to stop the stream for today. I'm going to get some lunch, take a nap, you know, adult things. And yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. Have a good day or night, wherever you are. Tomorrow I'm streaming, but I think my friend is gonna teach me, Ivan, he's gonna teach me how to play Dead by Daylight. So I might stream that tomorrow. It really depends, though, because as always, there's always technical issues with me streaming. You know how it is. But yeah. That's it for today. I never know how to end my streams. It's always so awkward. I'm always like, what do I say? But yeah, have a good day or night, wherever you are. Most of you guys, it's nighttime where you are. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.